Good morning, everyone. Today's morning minute is dedicated in memory of a friend, a community member, Barry Garten. May his memory be for a blessing. Today is his funeral, and I just wanted to share a couple of insights into Barry that I think we could all learn from, that I've personally experienced. A lot of people have already spoke about, and I'm sure will be talked more about in his eulogies today at the funeral, about how kind he was and how he always had something nice to say, a witty joke. But I want to point out and bring out a powerful attribute that Barry had that I think we could all learn from. The Talmud tells us of a story of Rabbi Yochanan, the great sage, the Talmudic sage, who lost his study partner of Shlakish. And after a little while, he started losing his mind, not literally, but he was getting depressed. And the sages asked him, said, "What's going on?" He said, "Well, I don't really have someone to study with. And it's hard not to have a study partner." So they searched the lands, and they found a great sage, and they brought him to learn with Rabbi Yochanan. And after a couple of weeks, Rabbi Yochanan went back to his same situation that he was before. So they asked Rabbi Yochanan, "Isn't this a great sage? Isn't he a great Torah scholar?" And he said, "Yes, of course, nothing wrong with this Torah scholar, but I want to tell you one difference. This Torah scholar, every time that I say something, I say statement, he brings me 25 proofs to what I'm saying." He said, Rav Shlakish, every time I would say something, I would make a statement, he would ask me 25 questions of what I was saying. And through those questions, we came out to 25 different answers and understood the Talmud, the passage in the Torah, so much deeper and a better understanding. He said, "I don't need proofs, I need questions." My friends, that was the power of Barry. He always asked, wasn't embarrassed to ask. Asked me what page you were on. If he wasn't sure, didn't just wait around and look, but come over and ask. Asked what was the proper way of doing something. Always had some obscure information or point and would ask about it and how that fit with our teachings. That was the power of Barry. Questions are the key to wisdom. As the Talmud says, one of the great sages says that I learned the most from my students. And Rashi says over there, the commentary, Rashi says, Mitoch Krisyasham, through their questions. So let's all have Barry in our minds as we bring him to his final resting place today. And let's learn from him and not be embarrassed to ask questions. Not be embarrassed to figure out more what I don't know. You might assume something, but don't make it as an assumption. Ask and clarify. May his memory be for a blessing. And we all have a wonderful day.